G'day Team Stone, just really wanted to quickly cover off with you the Stone Best Practice Vendor Management. Now this stuff is absolutely critical. In a good market, it's easy to sell properties because prices keep trending up. In a plateauing or a falling market, process is absolutely everything. So as an agent, we need to take our emotions out of this. Don't stand guard at the door of price, rather just follow the process. And this would absolutely be best process if you interviewed any agents or the best agents in Australia or New Zealand, America. Doesn't matter. If you go to AREC, you're going to hear this stuff all the time. And here are the key steps. First thing is get your principal at Stone to make a welcome call to that vendor. And that just sounds like every time you list a property, you email your principal their name and address, and the principal picks up the phone and says, "Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. My name is Joe Blow and I'm the principal of Stone in yada yada, and I just wanted to say welcome to the business. You've listed with such and such and they're an awesome agent, and I run and own the business, and I'm going to take a really active interest in your property." Second thing is to get your auctioneer to make that same sort of welcome call. It is 6-star service, it's awesome to build rapport, and your auctioneer just picks up the telephone to edify you, to tell the vendor they've made a great decision, put their nerves at ease if they've got any, and really just to start to build rapport and show them that we really care. Third thing is let the vendor know we'll do a weekly written report to them, highlighting all the interest, all the inspections, the offers, the feedback. The next thing is, of course, a weekly face-to-face meeting with the vendor so they understand that we're going to sit down with them, or if they're out of town, that we're at least going to pick up the phone and talk through the contents of that report so both the vendor and you as the agent are on the same page all the way through. Number 5 is daily calls. Now you may think that's excessive, some of the vendors may think that's too much, but there is always a moving part in this whole sales process. Don't underestimate the power of communication on a daily basis with your vendor. Feedback, pricing, offers, contracts issued, building and pest being done, lots of interest, no interest, whatever it may be, right? Next thing is a minimum of 3 to probably 5 or 6 offers or price indications during the course of the campaign. Critical, gang. I mean, how could you expect a vendor to make a decision on the sale of the biggest asset unless they actually have some concrete evidence from the market? Now, I know what you're saying, we can't always get offers. That's true, but you can nearly always get a price indication from a buyer who comes through. Use a dialogue around this. "Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Buyer, it's Peter calling from Stone. You inspected Smith Street on Saturday with me. You've obviously been looking around a little bit. Do you mind if I ask where you see the value in this home?" Something quite simple like that. There are dialogues in the shed that you can use for this stuff as well. And the last thing is the reserve meeting. Simply having a great reserve meeting. Again, the agenda is in the shed. We'll run through that in a role play in a separate video. But there are the 7 key steps to Stone's vendor management. Hope you'll use them, follow them. If you've got any questions, let me know. Thanks a lot.